Alright, what's going on, guys? And I'm here with another video on Banished for you guys today, and feeling a lot better since the last time I recorded, and I did do a lot of research, so I kind of understand where we were messing up a lot last time, and a lot of people say you should have the schoolhouse complete and like ready, and you should use the schoolhouse because that is like the #1 death in the game is your people being stupid. Is like #2 death, like death in the whole game. They're just like, they work less efficient and like you get less out of the people. So pretty much we do want a schoolhouse. So we are going to want our next laborer, we're going to want to be a teacher. And sorry about last time, you couldn't really hear me over the rain. Really hope this time it's all fixed and all settled and stuff. So right here we do have a 12-year-old male or 12-year-old female, the 12-year-old male, and there's no empty houses. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually place another wooden house right here for us. There. Like big tip that people say is like one guy told me, or told the people who are watching this video not to build wooden houses. He told us to build stone. Then I was watching another video and he said build a wooden house first instead of a stone early on, because the stone houses take a lot of materials and the wooden houses take less materials. Even though that the stone houses take a lot less firewood to heat up, the wooden houses are much better early on because they cost a lot less material. And a lot of people told me not to take, like, not to use crop fields. It's not very good. What they do, so we almost have that built up. We definitely have our quarry built up, and we are getting no stone. Okay, so hopefully these will be doing good, and we have our stone cutter working as we're getting into the trees. Someone told me to keep the hunting cabin away from the Forester's Lodge, because the Forester's Lodge is loud. We're actually going to make... Where's the teacher? Teacher right there. Good. So now next time, I plan this one will last a while. If we do end up dying, then it should last for a decent amount of time. Now I'm going to make this start a stopwatch. Might probably move a lot, but the video is going to be recorded for a good 15 to 20 minutes. I think that's a decent amount of time. So yeah, these houses are now being built, and I want these houses to be built so, because I saw we have a 23-year-old, I don't know which symbol is which is really bad. I'm pretty sure this is male. So you have a 14-year-old male, or a 20-something-year-old male with a 14-year-old female. They can move out and have babies. 7-year-old boy, or no, a 7-year-old girl. I know this is girl, so the other one's male. The 7-year-old girl, the 22-year-old girl can probably eventually move out with this 5-year-old boy. So there's people that can definitely have children, so we're just gonna move these kids out, and there's no one in the boarding house, which is good to see. But all of our people have homes. Let me reposition myself here. And yes, they also did say that these crop fields are very dumb to have early on in the game. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting rid of these crop fields and making them go work for the gatherers and fishermen, because the gatherers and fishermen are what really will give you a lot of food and will keep people happy from the variety and the gatherers. So yes, probably end up doing that after this next winter goes by. People are starting to get unhappy. I don't really know how to increase the happiness besides getting a variety of food and having a tavern, which we can't afford yet, so I'm not even going to put a tavern down yet. A tavern, yep, right there. So, you're not seeing a really increased amount of stored logs. You still have 0. I have a whole bunch of stored firewood, which is good, but we have no stored logs, which is really bad. Okay. Yep, see, 15 and 14 are gonna have children hopefully soon. Hopefully these guys can finish these two really quick. One builder can finish it really quick. So I have nothing is stored. We're gonna change this fuel limit to 200 just so it maxes out. We're actually starting to get increase of what we have here. All these objects. Because these guys are running right into the forest lodge area, which will allow our forester to kill them. Kill the deer. Hopefully, yep, we do have a 17-year-old female as a woodcutter moved into that house. So again, after the winter comes along and all these crops are now gone, I'm actually going to remove these crop fields and change these farmers, one as a fisher and one as a gatherer. Oh yeah, because there's no, okay, yep, see, a child was born. Assuming it was from this house, yep. Knew it. See, guys? 2 farmers had making babies, had a child. Great. Lynn, Christina. Christina moved out of this house, moved into this one. Someone else became a student. If we can get this house built. I'm wondering if we can promote any more childbirths. Once they get to a certain age, there will be no... This is a student right here because they're 10. Once they turn 10, they're a student, and I'm not sure what the age is after they came out of a student. Source produced goods, and here its limit. Produced. Oh. Storage barn is near capacity? Yes, okay. So storage barn. Go ahead and take, where is it? Storage barn. Getting rid of this anyway. New structure. There, the storage barn. Remove all these. No, we could have collected them. We're not going to. Gosh, keep telling me the freaking notification. These stupid things are ready to be harvested. Oh my gosh, okay. Build this, hurry up. Move resources, get all this. Oh, I actually just want rocks to be collected. So we can notice we're not wasting any resources. I just kind of realized that. Come on. It's so annoying. We're just going to keep it there just so in case something bad does happen like that. We don't want that to happen. Alright, storage barn almost complete. There's literally no more stone to gather from it. Another stone. It's not like there's this big large area that's completely filled with nothing. Come on, man. One more log. That's all these outside. And if a load, even though corn and squash are helping produce a whole bunch of food. Oh wait, get rid of these farmers. Oh, I want to be a fisher. Hopefully that will work for a shop. That's what I said. That's what I heard from someone. They do a lot. That having a whole bunch of gatherers and crop fields aren't really smart to have. Just a whole bunch of gatherers and builders and stuff like that. I accidentally closed out of that, didn't I? Yep. Getting quite a bit of stored stone from our little hut here. People say this is also not good to have until later on in the game. There. Now let's just stop complaining about this storage barn and start putting stuff in this storage barn. Okay. So merchant has arrived at this trading post. I don't really know how to do well with trading in this. I want inventory. I want to order some chickens. Firewood is worth a lot, so we're actually gonna risk a little bit of it. 120 of it. Hopefully we can get enough to get 2 chickens. Oh, we don't even have a tailor, so it's not even gonna matter. Well, we can actually order sheep, so we can get warm jackets and a little bit of food. So you have a little bit of stored stone, a little bit of stored logs. Yeah, so see, our food count is still really, really high. Getting a lot from venison, fish, and mushrooms, like gatherers and herbalists and stuff like that. So overall, we're doing quite well. This video's been lasting for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go along for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna call it quits because I'm trying to get at least 15 and 20-minute episodes, and so far we're at about 15, 16 from what I think. So I have one builder, which is kind of unfortunate because the builders are really good, and they actually like help us quite a bit, and they get us our things built quite fast and stuff like that. And then I'm assuming, okay, I was just gonna say, why is there no children being born? A 6-year-old male and a 3-year-old male that are eventually gonna move out into another house. So I guess I'm gonna have to start making more houses and stuff like that. I guess kind of going up this way. Can be like our farming area, and like this is where we can keep all of our hunting cabins, herbalists, forest lodge, and gatherers hut all up in here. And then these guys will have to just make them over here, and then so we'll add another house, but we'll have the house right here. We'll just do 3 of them for now. Just trying to make sure this is like all even and stuff. There. So these 3 houses should be built. I'm just trying to. Teacher died of old age. 2 laborers, increase the teacher of 1. And we can. Our food is starting not to do much. Guess it'd be kind of good to have just a laborer hanging around, doing some work for us. There we go, it's starting to be built. Eventually, you're going to want to start upgrading these wooden houses to stone houses. But I don't really feel the need to do that just yet. This lady's got a question mark above her head. Okay, so she's one of our laborers. So Sarah's just trying to think of something. So yeah, she's our one laborer here. She's just going to keep dropping things down, which is good. We have at least 1 laborer. We're trying to increase that number of laborers by quite a bit, actually. We kind of got like a little residential district over here. We got a little bit of a working district. So we have we have at least 1 laborer, which is good, and we have no like people who are not busy besides the laborer. Well, I mean, the laborer is kind of on the busy side because he keeps going down here, taking food, transporting it, help build these houses, stuff like that, which is good. Oh, stone, okay. Okay, so we are running low on resources. Which I'm kind of really... There. 2 laborers here. Great, so now we have no laborers because that fisherman just died. houses are all really close to each other. All catch on fire, they're all gonna kind of burn, but... Oh yes, and I didn't do the research on the student thing, like how long it takes for a child to become an adult. I know that age without a teacher, like a child to become an adult is 10 years old. After the child turns 10, he will then be working as a laborer. We do have 2 people in school right now. We're not gonna kind of do the forced labor thing unless someone does die. And what I mean by forced labor thing is get rid of the teacher and give the teacher a job again. The reserve for tools is low. The reserve for everything is low. So I guess what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna order my people. Let's do a little bit of cutting operation. Move some of these trees and stuff here. Just to gather some resources and some basic wood, stone, and all that stuff. Hope you guys can hear me a lot better. I noticed in the very first 3 videos, because I kind of recorded them in all one session, you can't really hear me that well. I really hope that kind of does fade away in this video, because hearing someone talk over a game is very important to see what they're talking about. So, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. Hopefully it won't happen with this one. If it does, then who knows what to do. Okay. So our people are cold, which is not good. We do have some cold people here. And we're going to go on a massive cutting operation. Seriously. We're out a nice big chunk. All this stuff right here. You guys right here. Hopefully these guys don't get cold. I know some of these houses do have fire when they are really hogging. The food here, we do have a whole loads of stored amount of food. It's really, really good. I don't really know why we're not getting, because I know we're not work, and they'll just freeze up and kind of walk around. Just sit there, so I kind of need to wait until like summer to fix that. The woodcutter should have stuff to do right now. He goes. I don't know why I'm not getting much of any sort of stone from this little thing right here. I mean, we do have a few piles of stone sitting there. And then one increasing, I guess. This quarry isn't producing much of any iron. Which I don't know why. We are. But the people aren't, like, bringing it back. Maybe we have just too many tools that we'll have. We'll go with 100 tools. Here, so now we have a whole bunch of children being born, a whole bunch of students, work being done, which is fantastic. Yeah. I'm really nervous about the reserve for firewood because people keep coming up and taking and bringing it back to their house. This isn't really what I want to happen, but it's going to happen anyway. I don't really know how to counter that. We have a whole load of houses. Some of them are people, some of them don't. Most of them just one person living in it. The kid's 7 years old. Wow. No one dies, so I'm not going to force any laborers. I am going to start upgrading these houses once I do get a steady supply of stone and iron. And wood. I think, don't you need more wood to... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Reclaim. Okay, I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted to see how much it cost. And so once I get a steady supply of wood, iron, or wood, stone, and iron, then I'll start upgrading these houses, but until then, I guess I'm not going to do anything. And you're having a sudden decrease in food, which is weird. Do we just need another gatherer's hut? Because I could do that in a place that's not getting moved around so much, and that will increase a lot on this thing. I did see that on the video. I'm not really ready to put that down yet, so I'll just kind of leave that be. There's no one doing the trading post. 7 or 9 laborers incoming. Or the steady supply and increases in people. And one second, guys, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to do something really quick. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I had it paused. So, we are going to... I kind of lost my train of thought what we were doing here. It's completely fine. Merchant arrived at the trading post. Trade chickens. I don't understand how the trading works. I'm gonna do some research on like how to get better at trading and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope people aren't cold, because that would mean many bad things. So I really hope everyone stays warm. Freezing sometimes. So there shouldn't be people living in that house. There's a 9-year-old living in that house, a 33-year-old living in that house, 63-year-old, 56-year-old, 43-year-old, 50, 63, 63, 3, a 4, a 1, a 16, none, a 3, and 1 that is cold. If I were you guys, I'll just do a little steady check on that every so often and see if there's kind of a pair that kind of happens, stuff like that. And if there is, then that means you guys should definitely start building more houses to let them spread out and have children to encourage population growth. Alright, so we are getting people that are a little bit cold, and we are having a steady decrease in food, which is really weird. So maybe one of the people who I watched was wrong and said that we should use no farms. I think farms is actually the way to go. So I was at 4,000 and I was increasing, and we do have a tornado that just touched ground near the town. Okay, oh, we're fine. Don't think the oh, crap. 2 people died by the tornado. It was a hunter, forester, and hopefully that's it. Yeah, okay, hunter and forester, and that's pretty much it. Good. 2 less people we have to deal with. Okay, so don't really know how much longer these kids have left in laboring jobs. I should remember hunter and forester to increase them back up, because I don't really feel the need to bring those back up. Oh, and if anyone has a good name for the town, I can change the town name here. So if anyone does decide a really good name and I like it for the town, we can then use that name for this town. Okay, so I have 5 students. So if I did force laborers, then we could just have 5 laborers, but they'd be stupid and not smart. So, and I think I'm just gonna wait it out. Oh, and whoa, this video is getting abnormally long, longer than I would have expected and would have wanted it to be. Yeah, this video is around 30 minutes long, so you know what? That's gonna be it right there, guys. If you guys want to, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Peace out.